What's up, y'all? We back with another video, and today, by the title, you can already probably tell it's a different type of video. We're gonna be talking about GLACE iOS. But before this video starts, please leave a like on the video, share, and comment, so more people can be aware of what these people are doing and how they're doing it. All right, so let's get started right quick. All right, so as you can see, you might know GLACE already, and GLACE is the guy, or what most people know him as the guy who got scammed by his friend for his YouTube account, which would be this one, and is not existing anymore because it's terminated. But everyone knows him as this guy, this poor guy that got his YouTube account terminated, right? And then you go here, he has another account. He made this account. I don't know if he made this account legitly, but he made this account, and he had one video on it, but he deleted it for some reason. And the video on this account was like 2 months old, I'm pretty sure. You have 500 subs. Look at this. And you go here. He's acting like he isn't GLACE. He's acting like he isn't GLACE that scams people. And as you can see here, even one of his subs is saying, so you're saying that someone hacked your channel and deleted all your videos and uploaded one of your videos in this channel, right? Isn't that suspicious, right? Then you go here. Yeah, bro, nobody believes me. That's his act. That's his whole act. And he's like, I don't know, dude. I just don't understand anything right now. Others are saying that you hacked Hermit's account. And as you can see, he basically scammed this YouTube account right here. This isn't his YouTube account. And look at this. And as you can see here, nobody knows what's happening. And you can see this guy right here, which is probably a bot. As you can see here, look, he's trying. Look at this. He's trying to make it seem that this is not his account. Look at this. He's trying to make it seem that this is not his account. He's trying his hardest to make it seem that this is not his account. Well, in reality, this isn't his account. He scammed this account from someone else. And as you can see, this guy also knows that this is a scammed account. Now, let me tell y'all how he does this. So at this point, you can already pretty much tell that GLACE iOS is a scammer. He scams people's accounts. He scams people's Critical Ops accounts also. And by how he does this is simply DMing people, asking them if they want to use his account, which he scammed also, in return for a shout out. And when you log into his account and it's Apple ID, it's an Apple ID account. You log into his account, and once you log into the account, boom, he changes the password, locks you into the Apple ID. Now he has choices. He can either erase the iPad, lock the iPad, put it in lost mode, or it does both. And most of the time he does both. He erased my iPad and locked it. Now it's an activation lock. And as you can see here, he's telling me if I give him my YouTube account, he's gonna unlock my iPad. And then something happens. My friend DMs me out of nowhere and says, a couple minutes later, after I just got my iPad locked and erased, he tells, yo, want a rank or something? I'm bored. Now, we're gonna get back to this, and you could probably already tell that this is kind of suspicious after I just got scammed and he asked me to rank, and he never asked me to rank usually. So I'm like, okay, this is kind of suspicious. And then he keeps on telling me if I get him a YouTube account with 1,000 subscribers, which is not easy. Like 1,000 subscribers is not, that takes a month. So at this point, you can already tell that he just wants attention and clout, and he wants to just make other people's lives a little harder for them because he probably has daddy issues or whatever the fuck. And then he tells me this. He had a YouTube account with 900 plus subscribers, and this is what everyone knows him for. His YouTube account got scammed by his friend or whatever, or that's his act. Or even if this really happened, now he's using this as an excuse to scam people. And then he goes on, and then my friend Wave DMs me. He's like, is GLACE the one that scammed you? And I'm like, yeah. And I show him screenshots of what he said. And then Wave tells me that, look, Solil also told me the same thing. And Solil was asking me to rank as soon as I got scammed, as you can see by the other picture. So now, you can probably tell that Solil is not Solil anymore. Solil got scammed, or maybe GLACE is Solil. But the problem with that is GLACE is Indian and Solil is French. But now, so we can already tell that Solil is not Solil anymore. He either got scammed or it maybe is him. But then you can see him. He shows me a screenshot of all the devices he erased. And he's literally like, oh yeah, you're not my first, I already know how to do this, you know. I just erase people's devices because I'm a fucking asshole, and you know, I'm a no life. I just want critical ops accounts and YouTube accounts that make no money, because I'm just a no life, you know. This is what I do. I just sit on my computer with my fat ass and just do this every day, you know. This is what I do for a living, man. This is what makes my dad proud, right? And then he goes on, and then he changes it to a 250 plus critical ops account with either rare knives or anything, and he's gonna supposedly unlock my device, which is bullshit, right? Then he goes on to show me later that day, look what I got. Oh bro, look what I got. Look at this account I just got. 700 skins, all these knives, 2 gloves. Look at this, bro. Look at this. He said, yeah, look at this, bro. Look at this. I just got this account. And then I'm like, and then my friend DMs me the moment he sends me this, right? My friend Envy DMs me and says, can you expose GLACE for me? He scammed my friend's account for 700 skins and unlocked his iPad and erased his iPad the same way he did to me. My friend gave him the 700 skin account and he unlocked his iPad. And then you go on, as you can see, I asked him if it was a 700 skin account and he says yes, and I said no way, he just told me. He just told me in my DMs, like, look what I got, bro. Look what I got. He's flexing other people's accounts, and he's doing it just for the fun of it, just so, because he's a no life. He has nothing better to do. He's not worried about school. And, like, what we can probably tell is, I ask him why he doesn't talk in VC, and he tells me this, bro. He tells me this. He tells me he just went through puberty, bro. This guy is literally like a 13-year-old scamming people for their critical ops accounts and YouTube accounts, making everyone feel bad for him. This is like at this age he's doing this shit, bro. And then he's like, oh, whenever I hear my voice, I cringe. I sound gay as hell. Like, nobody fucking cares, dog. Okay, after you do this shit, nobody cares. Nobody fucking cares. Well, that's all I could say at this point. All I'm trying to do is make people aware of what this guy's doing, and like kind of get back at him for scamming all these other people. Like, he's literally scamming. But he's tens. How many people is he scamming? He's scamming so many people. Over 20 probably. He's scamming them. He is scamming them. And at this point, I'm gonna get his Discord account terminated. I'm gonna get his YouTube account terminated. And all I ask from you guys is to like the video. Please like the video and share it to your friends to make them make sure that they are aware. And if they're going through something like this, then they should immediately, like, honestly, if they're going through something like this, immediately let your parents know. Let your parents know, man. Let your parents know. Your parents is always going to know from experience. Don't be scared to let your parents know, right? And if you already have the original receipt from Apple, you can just call Apple support and they will get your activation lock lifted, and you won't have to worry about this again. But keep in mind that never do this again. Never sign into anybody else's account. Never, never, never. Do not do that. They have options in privacy, which you probably didn't read because it's so long. It's a long list of privacy and whatever with Apple ID. But just do this for me, and that's all I ask from you guys. I hope you guys learned something from the video, and yeah, peace out. Have a nice day.